Hey, it's Cassie here, and I have a cute little wooden spoon for Valentine's Day and a little wooden rolling pin that are a set that you could put on your tiered tray. As I was decorating my tiered tray for Valentine's Day, I realized I needed some more cute stuff to put on there. So I wanted to share this really cute and quick decoration idea with you. So let's go get crafty. Today we're going to make these precious little spoon and rolling pins that you can put on your tiered tray or anywhere you want to decorate a small space, like a little shelf. I think I'm going to make mine so that I can put the spoon like this up against the rolling pin. So I'm going to make it so it faces this way. But if you wanted to design yours so that you can like stick it in a little cup or something like that, like a marshmallow mug, you could do that with the design this way. So just keep that in mind. So the first thing that we need to do is paint the areas that we need to paint. So for the spoon, I'm going to paint the whole thing, and I'm going to use this True Red Nita's. I think this is from Hobby Lobby. The other one that I like that's pretty much the same color is the Apple Barrel. I think it's Candy Apple Red. So we're just gonna paint this whole spoon. And you can paint this any color you want, or you could just leave it the wood color if you want to. I made some of these for my mom and my sister as Christmas gifts, and I painted the spoons pink and they turned out really cute. But I am going to put pink whipped cream in this, and so I wanted to do a different color. But I did the pink with white whipped cream for them, and it turned out so cute. And I have no patience for waiting for things to dry, so I use my hair dryer to just dry things really quickly. And this way I can just paint the backside right away. I am not a patient person at all, and definitely not with craft stuff. I just want to get to the end result. I want to see what it looks like, so I don't want to wait hours for something to dry. Hit this side really quick. And I just realized I missed this little spot down here. So I'm not too worried about the back side. I'm just gonna get this handle one more time really quick because that part's really gonna show. The rest of it's not gonna be too obvious. Okay, and I'm gonna put that aside and grab the rolling pin after I get some of this paint off my hands. I am the messiest crafter ever. Okay, so for this one, we're going to be covering this area of the rolling pin. So I just need to paint the handles and then like this little ledge right here on the edge. And it's okay if it gets onto the main part of the rolling pin a little bit. We're going to be covering it with scrap paper, so scrapbook paper, not scrap paper. And I'm going to hit this one with my hair dryer too. Okay, then we'll just do another coat really quick. I'm not going to worry about that edge again because it's really not going to be that visible. So just getting the handles one more time really good. And depending on your paint, I mean, I've even had ones where I've had to do like 3 coats. It just depends. And I got these little rolling pins and spoons on Amazon, so I'll have everything linked up down below for you in the supplies list. So you know, you might be able to find some things locally, but I have never seen these in a craft store. I've only found them online. So, okay, now I'm just going to put this aside and we will go back to the spoon. So what we're going to do with this spoon is add some spackle to it. So this stuff, depending on which one you get, sometimes it dries like a little bit gray looking. So if you're going to make it, just use it white, I would add a little bit of white paint to it. We're going to add pink paint to this one because I want to make a different color for this cup. So the color I'm going to add to this one is Apple Barrel Pink Parfait. This is a big bottle because I use it for my something I make in my Etsy shop. So I use a lot of it. But if you know, you can get the small bottles that are like 54 cents or whatever. So just add a little bit and then mix it and see if you like the like the color that it comes out. I'm just using a little spatula that I got in a set of paintbrushes. Okay, well, I envisioned this being a little bit lighter pink than this, but I guess I added too much paint, so. But I think it'll be cute. Just make sure that you mix it really, really well so that you don't have any like streaky spots, so that it looks nice and uniform. And make sure if your bowl has like an edge, like a little dip in the bottom, that you get all that too. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to use this piping bag, which is a reusable piping bag. And then this is a closed, let me wipe it off so you can actually see it a little bit. This is a closed star tip, but this is a mini sized. You can use the regular size for sure, but I really like these little ones for these kind of projects. And I'll link to those as well if you want the mini size. So we're just gonna take the spoon and we're gonna put the spackle right inside of it. I keep getting this little fuzz on here. Okay, so I usually just put it on just like that. Oh my gosh, this pink looks so cute on the red spoon. I'm so excited about that. So then we have have that, and then we want to put some decorations on it. So I have some little, these are actually made out of clay, and I used to use them when I did nails, and I have some left over because I have retired from that job. So I'm going to put a few of these on here with my tweezers because that's a lot easier to grab them with the tweezers. And just push them down a little bit. You can use any kind of like confetti or glitter, anything that you have on hand, any little embellishments will work. So I think that looks cute. I'm gonna use that, and then I think I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of glitter on here because I just like glitter. So I just have a light pink glitter in this little mini salt shaker. Actually, I think this might be a pepper shaker, but you get the idea. Okay, so just shake off the excess, and I think I'm just gonna leave it just like that as far as the whipped cream decorations. But I mean, go crazy, do whatever you like. And then I'm gonna put a little ribbon on this. So I have this heart ribbon. I used this in another one of my Valentine's projects, but I think this will be really cute on this. So I'm just going to cut a little strip off of here. And then I always do it upside down. No, that's right side up. Okay. So because this one doesn't have a back side, I'm going to make sure this printed part is facing forward when I push it through the loop so that only the nice side shows. And then I'm just going to pull the tails and pull the loops until I get it to look how I want it to look. I think that's pretty cute. So that's what I was saying. If you want to have it design, if you want to like stick these into a marshmallow mug or something, then you would want to put your decorations so that they're facing the opposite way of mine, so that it looks, so you would put your bow like this and then your heart's facing the other way. But I'm gonna do mine this way because I want to just lean it up against my rolling pin, so I'm gonna do it like that. So I'm going to cut these tails off. And then I'm just going to hot glue this right onto here. Put a little hot glue onto the ribbon here. And glue it right on. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Okay, now we're going to put that aside and we're going to go back to our rolling pin. The handles are now dry without my hair dryer's help. Let me get rid of some of this glitter. Okay, so I have this scrapbook paper that I got at Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to flip this over, and I just want to make it the width of this rolling pin. So I'm going to mark a line where the edge of the rolling pin is. And then I'm going to use a straight edge to cut along there. So I have this box. I'm just going to use that as my straight edge because I don't have anything better handy. And then I'm just going to cut this out right along that line that I just drew. And this should be the perfect width. And then I just need to take my rolling pin again and I'm going to cut so hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I want it to overlap just a tiny bit. So I'm just going to fold this over right here where I want to cut it. And that's not exactly straight, but okay, let me just double check that that's right. Yep, perfect. Okay. Okay, so now we're just going to Mod Podge this scrapbook paper onto the rolling pin. And I just have this little Mod Podge that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I can't always find it at my Dollar Tree though. So it's actually a couple of cents cheaper at Walmart. I want to say that bottle is like 97 cents or something like that. Okay, so we're just going to put some Mod Podge on here. And this stuff dries pretty fast. So I'm going to work as fast as I can, put a pretty good coat on, but I'm going to start sticking some of the paper on after I get a little bit done so that it doesn't dry up on me. So find a spot where I started and just stick that on there. And then start pressing it down on the part that I've got glue on. And then I'll start doing some more. Okay, oops, I got some on the handle. Okay, so let's just wrap this right around and press everything down really good. And then I didn't do the overlap part, so now I'm going to go in and just put some right there on that spot. And then just stick it right down. Hold it for a second so it'll stay. Now, if you wanted to, you could leave it just like this. Oops, my red fingers are getting red on my paper. If you want to, like, I'm going to put a bow here, and that seems to be fine if I Mod Podge over this. But I tried putting some other like hard plastic embellishments on, and they wouldn't stick when I had the Mod Podge over this. So you could just leave it like this if you want to stick some other embellishments on. I'm just going to do a bow. So I'm going to do a coat of Mod Podge over the top of this because it'll just make it easier for me to keep it clean, you know, so that dust doesn't start making the paper look dirty. My paper got a little messed up because I have red paint on my hands, so be cautious of that. Make sure your hands are clean. Don't be a messy crafter like I am. So just make sure you get this nice and even so it doesn't look streaky. And use a nice paintbrush, like some, I mean, it doesn't have to be an expensive paintbrush or anything, but some of them leave a lot more streaks than others. If you're liking this video, will you please like it on YouTube? It will really help me out, help YouTube know that this is a good tutorial that people are enjoying. I would so appreciate it. Okay, so here we have this. It's all coated. And once again, I'm going to hit it with my hair dryer. Okay, that's nice and dry. And you can see right here I got a little wrinkle, but I'm not worried about that because it's near the bottom part. So I'm going to put the bow nowhere near that. So that's not going to be showing. And now we're going to add the bow to this. Now, if you wanted, you could add like one bow on each little handle. I'm going to make one bow and put it just right here, and I think that'll be really cute. This is a ribbon I got at Hobby Lobby. It's like wide like this, and I just cut it so that it's a thinner piece. I want to say it was a 1.5 inch ribbon, but I cut it down so that it's skinny for this little project. And it's very hard to work with. It's very stiff, but I like the glitter on it. I think the glitter is probably why it's so stiff. They probably put something on it to make the glitter stick that made it like that, but oh geez. Oh, this is my worst ribbon ever. Worst bow tying skills ever. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Maybe as good as I'm going to get with this ribbon. So I'll just cut these little tails off. And let's see how it's going to look. Oh yeah, that's going to be so cute. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little dot of hot glue and put it right on the ribbon. And then let me make sure I got the right side here, so my ugly seam isn't showing. Look at that. It's so cute. All right, now look. I gotta show you the set together. Isn't that so stinking adorable? Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so cute on my tiered tray. Oh my gosh, look at how cute that is on there. I am so excited about this one. And then you can see all of the other Valentine tutorials that I have on my channel. The little love potion bottle here is already up on the channel, so you can check that one out. And then the little Starbucks cup there. And then up here on the top, the cotton candy and the other little coffee cup. So if you have any interest in any of those, be sure to check out those tutorials, and I will link those in the description for you. I hope you've really enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like on YouTube. It helps me with the algorithm and getting this video out to more people. And if you want more holiday tutorials, I will have tons more coming up this year, so please be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.